here. They're opening up an exclusive interview about the loss that changed their life. As a doctor, I'm asking the question that plagues me. If she was found sooner, could she have survived? It's 11:30 p.m. September 9th when 19-year-old Kenneka Jenkins leaves her home, telling her mom she's meeting friends to celebrate her new job at a local nursing home. It will be the last time her mother Teresa will see her alive. Kenneka and 3 friends arrive at the Crown Plaza O'Hare Hotel for a party where minors are being served alcohol. At 1:30 a.m., Kenneka speaks to her sister Lenore on her cell phone. Shortly after, she goes missing. It's after 4 a.m. when Kenneka's worried friends call her mother. They have her cell phone and car keys and are in Kenneka's car, but she is nowhere to be found. By 5 a.m., a distraught Teresa arrives at the hotel to search for her daughter, but the staff refuses to show her surveillance footage without a formal missing persons report. Teresa calls 911 from the parking lot, but it's late Saturday morning before Chicago police allow her to file a persons report. At 1:15 p.m. Saturday, the official search for Kenneka begins, only to end 11 hours later at 12:48 a.m. Sunday, when Kenneka is found in a vacant area of the hotel inside a walk-in freezer. She's dead.
Protesters are gathering now for the 3rd day to take a stand with the victim and her family as they demand answers from police.
Questions continue to swirl in the death of 19-year-old Kenneka Jenkins. The investigation prompts viral speculation as police scour hotel footage and online videos of Kenneka's last living hours. When they finally see the footage, shocking images trace Kenneka's last moments. After puzzling autopsy results, the case still
I still believe her friends know what happened.
as they seek answers and justice for Kenneka. Crime Online founder Nancy Grace joins us now. She is a tireless advocate for victims' rights. So let's get into this case. What puzzles you the most about it?
You know, Dr. Ross, I hardly know where to start. Let's just start with a surveillance video, all right? Number 1, when you have a bank of surveillance cameras, isn't there usually somebody sitting there looking at it? I mean, why do you have a bank of security video? It's to stop incidents from happening. And another thing, like the most troubling thing, is the way her body was found, with her shirt pulled up over her bra and her pants pulled down over her pelvic bones. That's just not right.
Let's get into that. These photographs, you said this is the breaking development, folks. It does raise the possibility of some foul play. So, the police just released these images.
Whoa. The possibility. Dr. Oz, rest assured, if they found your body with your pants down and your shirt up, I would be on it, okay? That's not right. Now, another thing that is very curious to me is she leaves her little groove and she disappears. She's steady on her feet. Everything's fine. She's walking along. Then suddenly she reappears about an hour and a half, 2 hours later, and she can hardly walk. What happened? And when I think about this mom and they find out their daughter's missing and they go to the hotel staff and they beg for help, they kicked them out of the hotel.
They wouldn't. I'm sorry, I wouldn't have left.
It's very upsetting, Oz.
So saying for a lot of reasons. By the way, this is the
Turn that hotel inside out.
This is the doctor, what I look at. The medical examiner, Cook County Medical Examiner, well-known office. They stand by their autopsy report. But there are parts of this puzzle that do not add up. And there's one really important issue. She was seen on at least 4 hotel cameras. And there was allegedly a camera right above the freezer that she walked in.
Oh, that's a
Mysteriously wasn't working.
We don't have that footage. It seems like it's the most obvious thing to look at.
Because the camera that would have been trained on her going in the freezer, or who put her in the freezer, doesn't exist. I just find it all very odd. And when something doesn't fit, that means you don't have all the facts. I know that for sure.
So let me put my doctor's hat on for a second and try to unravel the parts of the puzzle that I do think we can put some information on. So the first is, could we have saved this girl's life? Leaving the freezer for so long is a problem. And there's no question, she died from hypothermia, right? She could have been out in Siberia. Those refrigerators are
How'd she get the bruises?
They're freezers.
So the normal body temperature coming over here, your temperature right now, hopefully, unless you got a fever, is 98.6, right? Now, that's where we're supposed to be. Your body will shut down in order to preserve itself as the temperatures begin to fall. It's trying to make sure it doesn't have a problem. So you get between 48 and 56 degrees, it all shuts down. Your breathing, meditation, everything. This is a catastrophe. Walk-in freezers have a temperature. They're required to have a temperature of 0. So you go from 98.6 to 0, and on the way there, you get this temperature. It is hard to say how long it took Kenneka to freeze to death. We don't know. Now, can I ask one other thing of you? You really worked at butt close being pulled off.
I am.
So I looked into that. I don't know if this is what happened to her, but when you begin to freeze, your body shuts down, pulls all the blood back to the core, away from the skin. But just before you die, there's this phenomenon called paradoxical undressing, where you actually, because the body can't protect itself, it gives up, lets all the heat go out, and because you feel all of a sudden a surge of heat, like a hot flash, you begin to try to get your clothes off. Now, you're disoriented, you can't do it right. We think it probably happens 1 in 3 times. So, more than likely, that's not what happened, but it's a possibility. I'm going to just put it out there.
Oz. No, look, I hear what you're saying, but you add that to somebody slipping something in her drink, possibly. She's fine
Yeah.
1 minute, an hour later, she can't even walk. She's all that I can see. I believe you in my lying eyes. I mean, I'm telling you, this isn't right. I don't care what happens. Paradoxical undressing.
There could be something more sinister at play, and you just pointed out something I want to bring the audience into when we come back, because this may be the biggest clue of all. But first, I want you to meet Kenneka's family, because they're here, and they're speaking out, and they're demanding answers. I'll be right back. Kenneka Jenkins. She went missing during a hotel party for approximately 21 hours. You heard right, 21 hours. Until she was found dead in the hotel's walk-in freezer. Kenneka and her sister Lenore are here. They're opening up exclusively about the day that changed their lives forever. I can only imagine how difficult this is for you. I'm going to show you and everybody an image of your daughter.
Okay.
It's the last image we had from before she went to that hotel that evening. Beautiful young woman. Very difficult to imagine how you would have been coped with this tragedy. I've been holding it together.
Well, I haven't.
You haven't.
I haven't.
Lenore, you're the big sister.
Yes.
There's all this gossip out there. Whenever there's a public event, that's what happens. What do you want people to know about who your sister really was?
She was a great person. She was my backbone. She was my best friend. She was the reason why I had so much strength that I had from her and my mom.
So can I ask you about that day?
Yes.
When did you guys first find out that Kenneka was missing?
Okay, I was laying in the bed. I get a call at 4:34, which would be September 9th.
So in the morning?
In the morning.
So you're automatically a little concerned because you're getting called at 4 in the morning. Most
Yes.
parents are. So
Yes.
I don't like getting calls at 4 in the morning.
Yes.
And what did you hear when you opened the phone?
And it was from my daughter's friend. And she said, Ma, we can't find Kenneka. I said, you can't find Kenneka? I said, wait, please don't leave my baby.
So say one more time. I want to be clear on this. Sorry. So you get called at 4 in the morning. What's going on at the hotel? These girls are looking for their friend, right?
Yeah. And they said the hotel wouldn't give him no help. And as they walked around looking for my sister, they said the hotel told them if they don't leave, they would call the police on them.
They're trying to find a missing person, and they're being chased off the premises?
Yes.
Yes.
So then what did you do?
And I went to the hotel myself. And when I went up to the hotel, I had my daughter's picture in my phone. And I went to the front desk and I asked the manager there, I said, my friends woke me up and told me that my daughter, they lost her in this hotel. I said, kids, someone please look at the security cameras to see if they see my daughter. And she told me no. She stated to me that was police matters.
They couldn't even look themselves at the cameras?
I asked them, could they look themselves?
the hotel itself, Crown Plaza. And she stated to me no.
So when the hotel said they wouldn't look at the surveillance footage and you couldn't find your daughter anywhere in the hotel, you do what any mom would do. You call 911. So if it's okay, everybody, I want you all to hear this 911 call. Let's just play a portion.
Again, she's only been gone for a couple hours. She could be somewhere with one of her friends, or again, it is only a couple hours since you hadn't seen her, correct? Or since her friends supposedly hadn't seen her?
Correct. Let's say about 34 hours now.
Are you looking to file a missing persons report then?
I just want to know, is it possible they can look at the camera and see, because they send the police out here and ask them to look at the cameras and see if they see any cameras around that time?
Even if I did send an officer, it would take a little bit for us to get the camera footage and for us to pass it on to the detectives division.
Okay. So what would you suggest?
Well, again, the only thing I would suggest maybe just give her a couple hours. She could have went somewhere with one of her other friends, and who knows what her friends are saying is true, you know what I mean?
What do you guys think? Are you kidding me? As a physician, as a doctor, as a dad, it just makes me angry, frustrated. You're barely sitting there.
I've never heard a 911 dispatch say, "Oh, don't worry about it, it's fine." I've never heard that. Maybe her friends are lying. I've never heard that in my life.
Wait a couple hours. It's the absolute wrong thing to do.
And the time is ticking for her body temperature going down.
Freezing to death is one scenario, which we're going to get to, but whatever's going on, carjacking, kidnapping, time is not your friend here.
Exactly.
At what point did the police finally say, this is a problem, this young woman's been missing?
When we went, they didn't. They came to arrest us. That's how the police came.
Came to arrest you?
Yes.
To arrest you?
Yeah.
For what?
And this was like 6:30 in the evening.
Why would they arrest you?
Because Lenore and them and the rest of the family member, they go upstairs. One of the kids pulled this fire drill, figuring by them pulling the fire drill, everybody will run out. But they didn't, and they was knocking on doors and all of them had their phones, and it was like, with Kenneka picture asking them, did y'all see her? Did y'all see her? Because we're figuring she's got to be in this hotel somewhere.
So the police came because you were going through the hotel?
They came to arrest us. We K-9s.
So did they arrest you?
No, they asked me what was going on. They have no clue that a young girl even came up missing.
This is 20 hours later? They still didn't know there was a missing woman?
The mother called.
And the manager was acting clueless. They said they didn't even see her entering the hotel.
So how did they find the body? Who found that she was dead?
Well, the detectives told me that they found her, but when I heard it on the news and read the newspaper, I heard an employee found her. But if you would have saw her in that state, the first thing would have came to my mind, something happened to her.
Like someone did something to her?
Yes, like someone did something to her. Now, they told us they didn't see nothing, no foul play, no faulty play, or whatever.
Are you angry that you were ignored?
Yes, I'm one. Yes, I'm angry. I'm hurt, also.
All right, up next, we have even more questions. The shocking autopsy details, they stopped me dead in my tracks. Stay with us. Kenneka Jenkins was found frozen to death in a hotel's walk-in freezer. But her autopsy report shows there were other things in play. We're joined now by the family's attorney, Larry Rogers Jr. So Larry, the autopsy report shows there's a substance in Kenneka's blood called... This is an anti-seizure medication. Why is this of interest to you?
It's of interest to me because there's no evidence that she was ever prescribed the medication. Granted, she's a 19-year-old, but her mother knows her well. You can tell from the way she responded to the initial reports that her daughter was missing.
It's bizarre. It caught me as well because this is a drug you'd have to be prescribed, so how do you get all of this? So I looked into it a little bit, and just to be clear, Kenneka's blood level, her blood alcohol level, was 0.112. Let me show you this video again of her stumbling through the hall. Hey, some of you probably have had a little too much alcohol. 0.112 does not do this to you.
No, don't.
That's not what 0.112 alcohol looks like. If topiramate was mixed with alcohol, but changes it. Because topiramate...
I was drunk a lot. I mean, I was stumbling, but not like that.
You can blur your vision, you can pass out. Lots of things can happen. Folks will never know. You're never supposed to put them together. So we also found it can be used off-label for weight loss. Your daughter looked very trim. Did she ever take weight loss
No.
pills like this?
No, she was trying to gain weight, if anything.
All right, so I'm trying to search, but then I thought, well, is it one of those party drugs? Could it be a date rape drug? And I have to say that there's no evidence that it's used this way, but we can't speculate about why topiramate was in her system. We don't know. She took it willingly. Was it passed to her? Was it slipped into her drink? It's completely unknown to us, but this should never have been in your daughter's body.
Yes.
And it warrants investigation. You can't ignore a finding like the pyramid in her system.
Do you think someone slipped this little itty-bitty pill to your daughter?
Yes. My daughter don't like taking pills.
That would really get me upset.
Yes.
Someone drugged my child.
Yes.
And I never killed her, but that led
Because
to
the girl in the bathroom told me, let's flip this in that girl drink. Let's get us to that girl that was over there.
Point about the way she's staggering.
The friends need to be questioned.
How does she stagger through the hallways and that go unrecognized by staff at the Crown Plaza Hotel?
So we went out and got in touch with the Rosemont Police Department. They stated that they have closed Kenneka's case. They say they just closed it because they did not find any signs of foul play. So then we asked about the surveillance camera.
Chicago about to be turned inside out.
Yes. Theoretically would have seen her walking in or someone dragging her in.
Yes.
Right, whatever you, because that's a big question. How do you get a big heavy door open?
Yes.
Right? And here's what they say. I wasn't there, but they were. They say there is one motion-censored still camera inside the kitchen that points in the area of the freezer, but does not show the door of the freezer. So they couldn't actually see the door itself. Hotel itself, where Kenneka's body was found, and their spokesman stated that no video shows her entering the freezer because we never had a camera there.
And why everybody saying it sort of was a camera there?
I went to the Crown Plaza and I did a walkthrough of the area. They had some 46 or so cameras there, and there were cameras that should have captured her progressing, apparently, according to them, toward this kitchen that did not capture her, and they claimed they weren't working.
Nancy, what happened here? This is.
You know, Dr. Oz, when I think about them trying to go door to door, showing the picture, then running to the next door and showing the picture as the minutes passed and her body temperature went down, 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 down. Why was she told no? Why don't I see things in the autopsy like fingernail scrapings? Was there DNA under her fingernails? We'll never know. We'll never know now. Why were there was one thing after the next that went wrong? And when I think about what this mother has been through, and you know what I noticed about her? She'll get upset that she tries to be real calm. Why? Why were you trying so hard to stay calm?
Because I know. Well, to get my daughter, because I knew something was going on with her. I needed help. That's it.
From the day she called me, she asked for help. And she went to the front counter of that hotel asking for help, and it was all ignored.
They would not have dismissed you,
No,
Dr. Oz, but she knew that if she went in there upset with her voice raised, they'd kick her out. They wouldn't have done that to you.
They wouldn't have. And I know they wouldn't.
We gotta change this.
She about to cry.
You can't be scared, intimidated when you're searching for your daughter. Travis, that's not the kind of thing. I know that.
Wait a minute, girl. Who?
She's the tip of the iceberg.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Laura, for being here. We got some answers for you. We'll follow up on the case. Be right back.